Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
My support for Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi is real, and I can swear with everything my husband is a good man, deserves the best, and that best without apology is Queen Naomi.Blublo shock. All after her uncle betrayed her, but Ooni had her back. Hey, Daylight, gather here, oh. Let us listen to this gist. Hey. You do know that everybody is wondering, how is it possible that on one sweep you were against Queen Naomi and on the other sweep you're now for Queen Naomi? Everybody is shocked. Everybody is doubting Blublo. Everybody is saying, Blublo, what is this again? What strategy is this? So where is it coming from? Are you for real that you are on the side of Queen Naomi right now? And Blublo say, yeah, moi, yeah, moi, yeah, moi. Come, let us talk, okay? Here is what is going on, though, if everything we are hearing is the truth. You do know that there have been a lot of people doubting Blublo's sincerity, saying that it's a new strategy that she is laying against Olori Naomi, that it's not even possible that all of a sudden you just realized yourself and turn a new leaf, and Naomi should be very careful and all of that, which is something I also agree with. But here is the gist. You do know that during the Ooni of Ife's birthday, there were so many different stories on social media, how Ooni of Ife's Oloris were in the palace, the ones he wanted to marry, and they said there was a virgin in the palace. Now, one of those virgins that were in the palace, they said they found out she was not even a virgin. As at this time, they said it was her family that was even pushing her to marry the Ooni of Ife. Then there was another girl, not a virgin, another girl from the same UK, all of them, they are inside UK there, that Kabiesi was like, you know, families were bringing to Kabiesi. They flew that girl from the UK to come and attend Kabiesi's birthday. And they saw, Blublo saw this movement between the girl, Ola, the girl's name, they say, I think Toyin or La. Now, this lady, they say she is from the Lafogidi rolling house, okay? She's been in the UK and she has become a medical doctor in the UK. And now, the uncles, remember that the uncles who, Blublo's uncles who were never happy about the fact that at the end of the day, the kingmakers made Ooni of Ife the king. They prepared so much, they spent so much money, they thought that the kingship was going to come to their own house, and they were disappointed because it did not. So from that time on, they have been fighting Kabiesi, back and forth, fighting Kabiesi. And now when Kabiesi agreed to marry Blublo, they were very happy. They celebrated because they thought that would be a way to get across to Kabiesi. And now they started using Blublo against Kabiesi. Now, how were they using Blublo against Kabiesi? Using, trying to ruin everything. They are aware of the spiritual covenant and all the things that Kabiesi's had to do for Olori Naomi. They know everything. You know that these are traditionalists. Now, for anything that happens, they always see before it happens, right? They're always finding a way. There's always this thing with forecasting the future with these people, right? And so they knew everything. They understand the relationship, the spiritual implication of Kabiesi losing Queen Naomi and everything. They know everything. So that was a very good place to begin to attack the Ooni of Ife by bringing these women, making them fight against Olori Naomi to make sure Naomi never came in, right? So at some point, listen to what we heard. If the information is true, do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. There was a time where they said there was a deity. They brought a deity into the palace, and it was a whole lot of basbos and everything, right? And then even that deity thing did not succeed. Yeah. And so they felt like Blublo was not doing enough. Like Blublo is not as smart as, the younger women. If they had brought a younger Olori from the Lafogidi house to come and be married to the Ooni of Ife, that younger Olori would have done better and smarter. But they forget that Ooni of Ife is a very smart man as well. Forget all these pot to pot they are using up and down. Should it be any other king, he would have fallen like completely, right? So they felt like Blublo wasn't doing well enough, right? They now went behind Blublo's back and started making arrangements to bring another Lafogidi daughter to the royal house, right? And that was how they introduced that girl from the UK to the Ooni of Ife, a medical doctor. And Ooni is a people's person. Ooni love fine chicks, right? Ooni, yeah, that's true. He loved fine chicks like every other person, right? And so they started talking and all of that to a point where the woman was pushing marriage to the Ooni of Ife. Like that person is related to Blublo. Blublo knows this girl very well. A young girl that is, kneeling down, greeting Blublo, sees Blublo up there and all of that. They were going to push that girl to get married to the Ooni of Ife to satisfy their own, selfish interests. So, with everything they did it behind the Ooni of Ife because if in their mind, Kabiesi cannot resist a beautiful girl like that has quality, a medical doctor and all of that. But this time, as it will happen, after they met, that girl met Kabiesi in the UK, and they had this discussion. When Kabiesi came back to Nigeria, Blublo had traveled to the UK to do this her African fashion stuff. They knew Blublo was not in the country. They made arrangement during the time that they knew Blublo was going to be traveling. They made arrangement for the girl to come to Nigeria. The girl came while Blublo was in the UK. The girl went to the palace. They spoke to the Ooni of Ife. They offered. They said they want Ooni of Ife to think about, because they love the royal family so much. They want Kabiesi to think about considering dying Toyin Ola, Dr. Toyin Ola as one of his brides and all of that. It was during that time, where in fact it was a whole lot that happened, right? And they did all of these things. Now, when during the birthday again, they flew that girl from UK to come to Nigeria. And when the girl came to Nigeria, Blublo was thinking the girl just came to visit, and because it was a birthday, the girl came to support them. And she even thought that the girl was there to support her, okay? It was later Kabiesi called her and told her that look at the family that you are supporting against me, your husband. This is what they are trying to do to you. Blublo's Ooni of Ife told Blublo everything. They said Blublo was crying. She couldn't eat for days. She was devastated and all of that. And her biggest anger was the fact that she's been giving her husband sleepless night because of these same people. They said that was when Blublo turned a new leaf and started going after the family. They wanted to really betray her and put her into big shame. It was Ooni of Ife that had her back. Ooni said he would never betray Mama Blublo like that. This is what we are hearing, if the information is true. They say it was during this event that Blublo realized that she is supposed to stand by her husband and not her family. And that was when she turned a new leaf. And that is why she's singing Song of Praise. Like Kabiesi wants to carry Naomi on top of his head. Let Kabiesi carry right now, like a beweja, that she is standing and she is supporting them. When Blublo opened up and told everybody this, people were shocked. Everybody opened their mouth. They were dumbstruck, like they couldn't believe what has been going on. Oh, my sister, my brother. When you hear Blublo preaching the gospel that you see, My husband is a good man. If he wants to be with Queen Naomi, let him be with Queen Naomi. If he wants to be with any woman, let him be with any woman. If he wants to name 10th Street, to Tadeni Kawo's name. If he wants to name 10th Street after Tadeni Kawo, let him name 10th Street after Tadeni Kawo. I am here. I will support my husband. They say this is the reasoner. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.